Eric was taunted at school all the time. Then he got beat up.
Mary, you came.
I can't stay long.
That's all right. Come on
I
in.
was so furious. I went to the principal. But he didn't do a thing to the boys who did it. I was shocked by that.
I called them fruits and fairies. I didn't know. It took me a long time to accept my Sam. I think I always knew. I mean, he asked for a pink Lacoste shirt for his birthday. He was always different. So he tells me he's gay. What do? I take him hunting. There he is in his pink Lacoste shirt. He saw a deer and yelled, "Run, Bambi, run." I always knew I could love my son. I never thought I could accept him for who he is.
Well, when Jill told me she was gay, I insisted she see a psychiatrist. But when that man suggested shock therapy, I looked at my baby and the hurt in her eyes, and I thought, this is crazy.
Oh, hello, Reverend. Please, come sit down.
Hi, guys. Nice to see all of you here tonight.
As you may know, Reverend Witzel is pastor of the Metropolitan Community Church, and he's proposing a Gay Freedom Day to the Walnut Creek City Council.
The City Council vote happens in about a month, and I would love all your support. Mary? Mary, what are you doing out here? Yourself, come inside.
I didn't know where else to go.
I was sitting there listening to all their stories about how they always just knew their kid was different. And then I had this dream tonight. Bobby was a baby. My son was always different. His difference began at conception. I knew that. I felt it. I know now why God didn't heal Bobby. He didn't heal him because there was nothing wrong with him. I did this. I killed my son.
You did not kill your son. Bobby killed himself.
How can God forgive me? How can Bobby forgive me?
God has already done the forgiving. You have to forgive yourself.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dear God, give us something we can live with and pass on to others whose lives will never be the same because of a loved one's death. I did not decide on brown eyes for myself, and I now realize that Bobby did not decide to be gay. If you say in your word that it is evil and wicked to be born with no arms, and a child is born with no arms, what is that child to think?
Our first order of business is a proposal for a Gay Freedom Day in Walnut Creek. Attention, please. We have a select group to debate the issue.
I don't see
Next
her.
up is Reverend Witzel.
For one day, people can celebrate their difference rather than feel shame. They should be
let's have some order here, please.
They spit in the face of decency and morality. We cannot allow the fabric of our society to be torn apart. Right?
I tried to run for the Human Relations Commission. They picked that limp-wristed Witzel instead. I sent him a letter. I said, we sing hymns at our church. What do you do with the hymns at your church?
So unless anyone else has anything else to add, we'll adjourn to make our decision.
Mary? Hey, Dad! Dad, get in here!
Dad, hurry up. Mom's on TV.
Homosexuality is a sin. Homosexuals are doomed to spend eternity in hell. If they wanted to change, they could be healed of their evil ways. If they would turn away from temptation, they could be normal again. If only they would try and try harder if it doesn't work. These are all the things I said to my son Bobby when I found out he was gay. When he told me he was homosexual, my world fell apart. I did everything I could to cure him of his sickness. 8 months ago, my son jumped off a bridge and killed himself. I deeply regret my lack of knowledge about gay and lesbian people. I see that everything I was taught and told was bigotry and dehumanizing slander. If I had investigated beyond what I was told, if I just listened to my son when he poured his heart out to me, I would not be standing here today with you, filled with regret. I believe that God was pleased with Bobby's kind and loving spirit. In God's eyes, kindness and love are what it's all about. I didn't know that each time I echoed eternal damnation for gay people, each time I referred to Bobby as sick and perverted and a danger to our children, his self-esteem, his sense of worth were being destroyed. And finally, his spirit broke beyond repair. It was not God's will that Bobby climbed over the side of a freeway overpass and jumped directly into the path of an 18-wheel truck, which killed him instantly. Bobby's death was the direct result of his parents' ignorance and fear of the word gay. He wanted to be a writer. His hopes and dreams should not have been taken from him, but they were. There are children like Bobby sitting in your congregations. Unknown to you, they will be listening as you echo amen. And that will soon silence their prayers to God for understanding and acceptance and for your love. But your hatred and fear and ignorance of the word gay will silence those prayers. So, before you echo amen in your home and place of worship, think and remember, a child is listening.
So, Mom. She did good. She did good.
We lost. They voted the ordinance down.
Well, we'll try again next year, right? So we're really going to San Francisco, huh?
I think we have to. I don't think it's a choice.
Well, that's ironic.
Are we late? Just in time. Just in time.
Oh, Jackie, is this everyone?
Oh, honey, no. Come with me. We have a special place for you. Okay?
To all the Bobbies and Janes out there, I say these words to you as I would my own precious children. Please don't give up hope on life or yourselves. You're very special to me, and I'm working very hard to make this life a better and safer place for you to live in. Promise me you'll keep trying. Bobby gave up on love. I hope you won't. You're always in my thoughts.
My name is Bobby Griffith. I write this in hopes that one day, many years from now, I will be able to go back and remember what my life was like when I was a young and confused adolescent, desperately trying to understand myself in the world I live in. Another reason I write this is so long after I die, others may have a chance to read about me and see what my life as a young person was like.
This is a crazy world. These can be lonely days. It's hard to know who's on your side most of the time. Who can you really trust? Who do you really know? Is there anybody out there who can make you feel less alone? Sometimes you just can't make it on your own. If you need